Hi, Robin Mungle here, your secret agent to a healthy lifestyle. And today I want to show you a couple of warm-up drills before you're going to do any kettlebell hip swings or any Romanian deadlifts or any hip hinge type of movements. So these drills help to really activate your glutes and get your posture in proper form so we can keep our lower back nice and safe and make sure that our butt and hamstrings are actually doing the right things. So the first drill is very simple. So we're going to grab a dowel, whether you've got a golf club, a broomstick, or something like that. We want to place it on our back of our tailbone, back of our shoulders, and the back of our head. And we're in a tall kneeling position. So basically we're just on our knees, and I've got my toes tucked underneath. From here, all I'm going to try to do is push my butt backwards as far as I can, and then stand straight up with the dowel on all 3 points of contact. So we don't want that dowel to come up off of the lower back, off of the head, or off of the shoulders. Okay, and this is just going to help us learn how to properly hinge. And then we stand up, or when we hinge back up, we want to make sure that we can feel our glutes really squeezing. Okay? Without the dowel, you can also try this by pushing your hips back. And our hands should basically touch roughly just behind the kneecaps as we push back and stand up. And you really want to get a good sense for your glutes doing the work and not our back doing anything outrageous, like hyperextending, which you'll feel right away because you'll feel kind of like your back is being stapled. And of course, if you can't quite get all the way up, you'll know as well, because the dowel here, if you're rounding your back, the dowel will come up off of the tailbone. So we want to make sure that we've got that right posture. When you feel like you've got a good rhythm for that, the next drill is to stand up, grab one thumb, make sure your hands are nice and loose or your fingers are nice and loose. We're going to push those hips back so our fingers are pointing behind us, and you get a nice stretch in the hamstrings, and then you're going to stand up nice and tall. What we don't want is the knees to bend and fall backwards. We don't want to hyperextend the back or try to lift with our back. We want to push the hips back so our fingers are pointing behind us, and then stand up nice and tall so we can feel our glutes squeeze, but also our legs are nice and straight and tight. Okay? So this is an exercise that we want to practice before we do those deadlifts or those hip swings, so that way we make sure that our body is working correctly. I'm Robin Mungle saying have a remarkable workout, and we'll see you next time.